Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode. So, I want to see if I can do this as quick as possible because it is hot in my room right now. I have my fan off. I just want to make sure that you guys can be good. You'll hear a bunch of wind in the background, even though it is super windy outside as well, but it is hot. So yeah, because I was out there earlier. Really nice day today, and everything. So I'm gonna go on my notes so I can make sure I cover all this stuff since I have two phones now. So yeah, so I can as backup, I should say. I can talk about this. So today I wanted to do this little rant on Texas Chainsaw, the Massacre. uh, so 8 months ago, was it? Yeah, 8 month was it? Yeah, 8 months ago, I spoke about the game when I first got it. I think that was like during the time it first came out. I think that was like within the first month that it came out. Honestly, I thought this game had been out for like a year already, and I thought it was like maybe going on 2 years, but it's actually only been like 8, 9 months since the game been out, almost a year. So like wow, like it felt like it was longer than that. But I talked good about the game. I even did the month after like a little like short play. There were a few online matches, and I talked about how good the game was and how I said we finally got a Dead by Daylight killer because Evil Dead failed us miserably, and that game is just completely dead now. No one plays it because I think I also mentioned that as well in that video where they gave it away. I think sometime last year they gave it away for PlayStation Plus members, and I had downloaded it and played it, for the first time in a while because when I had the game it sucked, so I just ended up selling it whatever. And so I got it back when they gave it away for the PlayStation Plus last year, and I played it, and I was like, damn, what happened? Like, there's no, well, attempted to play it because I couldn't find nobody playing online. There was no one playing online, so like, damn, like this game died that quick. Like, oh my lord, like that was terrible, guys. It was terrible. So, I really thought that game at the time was going to be a Dead by Daylight killer, and I was wrong. Wrong on that one. Now, this one, Texas Chainsaw the Massacre, I want to say it is still the Dead by Daylight killer, but Friday the 13th is still a better game. It's still a better game to this day. Like I said already, I think I also spoke about that briefly when I did my little event video. But I had to rant, my venting and ranting that I did last video I've done. Where I talked about all these people and shit. But yeah, but I did mention about Texas Chainsaw, and I mentioned how a game like Friday the 13th that I played fairly recent with my friend, you can still find full games quick, quick. You jump into the game. You hit online. You jump into the game. Oh my god, man. Then that wind is like just pushing my door, just closed it. But yeah, but you can still find full game as soon as you hit, like you click on it for matchmaker, whatever, like that. It don't even take like, I won't even say it takes a minute. You find a full game of people, or sometimes you find a game like maybe 5 people, and the other three or whatever joins, and I say you quickly load up the game, and I say you start. Still to this day, and that's an old game that came out, I think, back in 2016 or 2017, one of those two. And to damn that win, man. I don't know if you guys hear it. It's like slamming my door, but yeah. And to this day, you can still find full games. We still have a lot of fun, everything like that for an old game. And meanwhile, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's not even a year old yet. Not even they have even like celebrated first year, the anniversary. And that game, the matchmaking lobbies is just terrible, super terrible, and everything like that. And the reason why I want to talk about it because yesterday I mentioned it on Twitter. Another place, like I also mentioned in my rant video, where a lot of like it's really toxic and everything. One of the main places there and Reddit are the two main places, two social media websites that is always a lot of toxic people. It's always out to get you and everything like that. If you voice your opinion on something like that, on something, and I hate that a lot. So if you voice your opinion on something, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to them. They want to curse you out. They want to be like the internet. What's it like the internet knights in China Arbor, pretty much, and defending these devs, for the shit that for the bad things they're doing and everything like that. So I know I forgot what I had said on there. I should have went on there to even like just read it real quick. You know what? Let me read it. Let me just go on there real quick. So just give me one moment. I don't think I'm gonna need to edit this out because it's really fast. I know exactly where it's at. So let me see. Uh, yeah, because I want to read exactly because they did respond to me. They did respond to me on the devs. And where is it? Where is it? Cause I'm reading through all the comments. There's a lot of comments on here that people commented. Some people actually came to my defense, surprisingly, because usually people like to attack me and shit. but yeah. So all right, here we go. All right, so this is what I said. So yeah, I said LOL because they had like some patch notes, right? They showed like some patch notes on Now Live. That was a day ago. I think when I went on there, like 2 hours ago, whatever, it said that it's now available, on the console, so you can update it. But I see a lot of comments, people talking shit, saying that it's not even nothing seriously patched, nothing major. It's like this is like they said it was whack. I'm like, come on, devs, like get your head together with this damn game, like. But I said, LOL, it's been like almost 2 years since this game came out, and still no improvements in the matchmaking and lobbies. But yet now they penalize you for leaving the lobbies. If you're in a lobby for so long, why wouldn't you leave to start a new one by refreshing it? So I actually got 11 likes on that one, surprisingly, and I got 10 comments. So Texas Chainsaw, the devs from Texas Chainsaw Massacre responded and said, "We are working and investigating a variety of things. We're always looking at ways that we can improve. That we can improve players' experience with lobby wait times. We'll share more details when we can. This upcoming August will make our game's 1 year anniversary. So yeah, in August is gonna be the 1 year anniversary and everything." And then I said, okay, thanks for the correction. I feel like it's been a year already, but hopefully these issues with the lobbies will be fixed finally, instead of being punished for leaving them if it's taking forever waiting in one lobby. And then they responded again and said, "We appreciate your time in Texas with us. The work isn't stopping for us," they said. And I said, "That's great to know." And I also said I apologize, for that comment I made about that it had been almost 2 years, because I honestly thought a year has passed in a couple of months already, because I feel like it's been that long, but it hasn't. So I told him I did apologize on that, for my mistake there and everything like that. Now I know that the game is not even a year old or whatever. And then right after that, here comes these people started attacking me and shit like that. So it's not even been a year yet. Hasn't even been a year, you idiot, or whatever like that. I'm like, did you guys even freaking read? Did you guys even freaking read the damn the full conversation that we had, that the full thread with me and the devs, where I said I apologize. I did, like, I thought it was over, like, past a year already, over a year already, and I apologize for that, whatever. And that completely went over their head, because they immediately just started attacking me and saying all that shit or whatever like that. Just like how I said with Twitter being the super toxic and everything like that. So it was just like just going off on me and everything like that. Let me see. Let me entertain you guys and see if I can find one to read. Where it was like going off on me. Let me see. Just real quick. I laughed at this guy said investigate faster. Because that was funny. He said investigate faster because he was talking about like how they said we're investigating his issues and shit like that. But here's one person said LMFAO exaggerate much? Question mark. And then this guy said this game hasn't even been out for 1 year, and like I don't understand. I said, like, if they would have read the whole thing, they would see where I said I apologize for that, because I thought that it was out. Like, come on, like, these people. And then this one was the other one, because there was one that is one, like, he went off on me. Where is it? Another one said the game hasn't even been out yet. I mean, a year yet. And then another one. And what's that other one that says some shit to me? Oh yeah, this guy. It hasn't even been a year. It hasn't even been a year, you whiny ass loser. That's what he said. So I commented, I was gonna ignore that shit. So I was like, you clowns just love to talk shit through your phones and PC, but wouldn't keep that same tone in person, LOL. And maybe you should have read the entire conversation between the devs and I, where I said I apologized because it felt longer than a year, and I put the clown emoji with a middle finger. But yeah, it's like, come on, like, these people are pissing me off. It's like, oh, like I said already, guys, like, social media, man, like, this, like, but like I said, I'm not sensitive about it. Like, sometimes I will go back and attack them and shit. He didn't respond to that. Yeah, that was a while ago when I sent that and everything. But some people was defending me, like the person said it like like about the whole investigative thing and stuff. And then somebody said, what's this one real quick I want to see. Oh, somebody was talking about Dead by Daylight. This guy said, I'm sick of Dead by Daylight, but that's one thing about the lobbies that work. Don't show the survivors/victims who the killers is, or the map, and have a DC penalty to prevent from leaving. Do you have any other ideas of making lobbies better? Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, he was telling me if I have any ideas for that, which I do like. But people were saying, because the reason also why it's also hard to find games in Texas Chainsaw, because they see the killer, or they see the killer sees the victim, like who the survivor is, or see what level you are. So they're gonna think that it's gonna be somebody, it's gonna be like difficult, or somebody gonna be like bullshit in the match or whatever like that. So they quickly leave the lobby. So that's what the penalty is for. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that's mainly why they put the penalty, because people was complaining about that. I didn't know. I just thought people just leave in this, they come and go for some reason, and also it just takes long because this is, I guess, something with the servers why it takes long to find people and start a match. I didn't know that was one of the main reasons as well, with that issue, so with people doing that, I didn't know that. But yeah, so let me go back into my notes so I can talk about now. Now I'll go on to this. I just wanted to share a few what the people said for you guys, entertain you guys with a little bit of that drama on Twitter earlier. Well, last night, because a lot of those are from last night. I didn't see it. I didn't even see the notification or whatever through the app. It's when I went on when I went on today, early this morning on the website on my laptop, I saw them, and when I went on my notifications, said a lot of notifications. Like, well, I didn't see these on my phone yesterday, so I was looking through them, and that's when I seen them, and a lot of them, all like pretty much all of my comments, especially people who's talking shit. But yeah, so my notes, yeah, I want to cover everything. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I talked about the wait time already. Yeah, this I actually want to talk about a lot. These two things. So yeah, so one of the things that really like bothers me a lot with the devs, that's really pissing me off, is I feel like they're catering to, even somebody had commented as well, like on Twitter, had commented on my tweet about it, and it's true, because I feel like they cater to a certain like group. Like I told them, I feel like they cater to a certain small group of people, like players in the game, that are really like begging, like feeding for the damn devs to have a bunch of like ton of like DLC, like microtransactions, for different like outfit packs and shit like that. And that's all they've been doing. That's all they've been doing is piling this game with a bunch of DLC, a bunch of paid DLC and shit with different outfits for the killers and the survivors. Every time, like I kid you not, every couple of weeks, I see them post on Twitter like some new outfit pack they have for this survivor, a new outfit pack they have for this killer, and everything like that. Or now they have new execution kills, which is cool. I like the execution kills that they added. I like that, but like the outfits are not that important. Even the executions are not even that important right now. New killers are not even important right now. Even though I am interested in that new killer that I think is a 28th or something like that. I think that he's gonna be coming out, which is like what, 2 days? Yeah, like 2 days. I think. But yeah, so I'm mixing. I don't know what. Oh, damn. I'm sorry about that guy. Like, what the hell day is it? But I think it's the 28th or somewhere in the ending of this month, where they have this new killer named Hands, whatever. So I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, this is cool. He looks interesting. Some big guy with he had like I think it was like a one of those like jackets. I mean, like a vest, like those bubble type of vests, whatever you call them. And he had like a hammer in his hand. And I think he had a hat on, like a cap or whatever like that. He had on some jeans. I couldn't really see it well because they had him like dark, like it was like his face and everything was darkened, and everything, like he was like in the shadows when he opened the door and stuff like that. While what's her name, Virginia, which is one of the new survivors they have as well, while she was whatever she be doing on that table, they added that she had her abilities she used with mixing shit, like she's from Resident Evil or Jill, mixing herbs and stuff like that. So yeah, and that's all they showed and everything. So I am interested in to see what this killer's about. Like, that's cool and everything like that. And I do like, real quick, I do like that they added a night map for Nancy's map. They added like a night mode, I should say, a night version of her map with thunder and everything like that. Like almost like it was a thunderstorm or something. I thought that was cool. That was really good. So that's some of the new things I've noticed since I started playing again for the past 2 weeks, because I took like a long break, which I wasn't playing for a long ass time, because I was just like pissed off with the game and shit like that. And I came back to the game 2 weeks ago and it's still the same shit. Just minus now with a new killer. I mean, a new survivor on Virginia, then a new killer coming end of this month. And then also with that added feature with the map, with Nancy's map, now you have a night version of it with the thunder, which I really like and everything. But that's the only positives I can give the game. And one other positive I can give it over Dead by Daylight is at least you could actually kill people. You're not throwing them on freaking hooks and shit like that, like in Dead by Daylight. I feel like they made the kills in that game look like this lame, like this fools or whatever like that. Like, like it's like humiliating. That's the word. It's like it's a humiliating to a lot of those killers in the game. Even Leatherface, I did not like him in Dead by Daylight at all, because I feel like a lot of people who didn't know how to play the game was whack at that game and shit. They sucked ass. They would all use him because he was the easiest person to use and shit like that. At least in this game, he actually redeemed himself, you know, and everything like that. Being an actual killer, you know, actually can kill you, not throwing you on hooks and shit. So I give them that. At least you can actually kill people in that game. There are some cool executions for each killer, and then they have more coming out. You know, the new execution pack that they have released. I mean that they're going to release. I don't know if I don't think it's out yet, and is similar to Friday the 13th, even though Friday the 13th is still a way better game. You know, but back to what I was saying, you know, like they just packing this game a lot of DLC, came to a certain group of people when it comes to a lot of outfits, but they're not fixing the other issues with the game. The main issue with the damn game they need to fix is their matchmaking. We've all been talking about this for like God knows how long, and they still haven't fixed it yet. But instead, they want to put a damn penalty, you know, 3 minutes. So I don't know if it's like past 3 minutes, if you keep leaving the lobby, whatever like that. But now they want to add that, which I don't think. I still like. I could understand what what that guy was saying. Everything about the people keep like constantly leaving when they see whatever killer you are, whatever survivor you are, whatever level you are, or whatever perks you have equipped. I understand that, but I feel like you should still not be like penalized for that. You know, especially because like in my case, and for a lot of you other guys out there that agree with this, is the matchmaking is terrible. Like it takes forever to find a game. So why would I be in a lobby with like four people and they're waiting to get a full team so we can start the damn match? You know, when I can just leave and hopefully that will refresh it. And then after that, when I jump back in or whatever, when it loads back up and I jump into another match, I mean lobby, it'll be full and we can start the game fast. You know, because that's how I used to do it before. But now with that penalty, is like they forcing you to stay in there. So now I'm forced to stay in here and I have to do something else while I wait. Like I kid you not, last night I was on for like it was like a long ass time before the match where you finally got a full team, and I was just like playing. I've been playing GTA Chinatown Wars again on the 3DS since I have the DS multi card now. I talked about it already, and everything like that. So I've been playing that game over again. I have a lot of fun with it. So I was just playing that, and then I was also on my laptop waiting and waiting and waiting until the match finally started. So I have to multitask, do all this shit, and come back to the game just to play. Like, can you believe that? Like, that's just terrible. Like they have to work on that, and I feel like they shouldn't have a penalty. When they didn't fix them. The first issue. Why would you add more to make it even worse with the matchmaking now when you should have just fixed that first? And then I guess you can just put a penalty once you fix that issue. Because now you have us trapped in the lobby waiting and waiting and waiting because now you have a damn penalty on it. So I don't like that at all. Really hate that. That's the one of the worst thing they did. But like I said, I feel like I feel like they just cater to a small group that's feeding for these damn packs, these outfits, and want to see what's his name, Johnny naked and shit like that. Like have no shirt. So now they have that pack. I see a lot of people been using lately and all that. Like, is that shit important? No, it's not. I want to see improvements in the game. I want this game to survive, and I don't want it to be another Evil Dead. I want it to survive. I want to see a lot of like interesting things going on with this game. And that brings me to the other thing I want to talk about real quick. I memorized. I'll just memorize everything I had in my notes. So I'm still gonna look over to see if anything else I missed. But one of the I think it was that same guy about with Dead by Daylight because we was talking for a little bit, and or maybe it was somebody else on there. But he said, which is true. Dead by Daylight, as bad as it is, at least they keep the game fresh. They have a lot of content in the game. They constantly have events going on in the game and everything like that. And I told him, yes, I agree with that. That's something I also have mentioned a long time ago to the devs. It wasn't on Twitter though. It was on Reddit. I mentioned it because they also have a Reddit account, subreddit, something like that. But I mentioned like you guys need to like have like events, like bring some more content to the game because if you don't have that shit, it makes the game boring. If the only thing you're doing is just constantly bringing out new survivors and killers and outfits, which is many outfits, and then and new executions and all that stuff, or like a new like what's it chainsaw for Leatherface or whatever like that. To me, that's just gonna make the game just whack. It's gonna keep the game boring and everything. It's not gonna be fresh because like okay, you bought a new outfit. What is that gonna do? You're still doing the same shit in the game. Like it'll be good to have some type of events. Hopefully for this holiday they'll have like a nice event. I was hoping they would have did that for last year and everything like that. I mean, I understand that at that time, last year's holiday, that was only a couple of months after that it came out in August, but still, like, I feel like they should have tried to do something. So I'm hoping, which I doubt they're gonna do, but I hope, that they can have an event, like do a holiday event. This is my suggestion, but one person, I remember they had said this on Reddit, but I mentioned that why not have like a holiday event, like where you can have like snow, whatever, a snowman or whatever. Do like how like Dead by Daylight does with events. 'Cause I do like when Dead by Daylight does those holiday events when I used to play it. And I like the one called specifically Bone Chill where they had the snowmans on the map where you can hide it and shit like that. I thought that was cool. I mean, they have like the Christmas trees and stuff like that. Like, do something like that, you know? But they want to say like, oh, they want to stay true to the movie and all that stuff and everything. But in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, that's great and all, but you gotta remember this is just a game, you know. We all here have fun, like enjoy the game, you know. I think you should, you know, as it, you know, it's your game and everything like that. I feel like you should be a little bit more creative and you know, and be more fun with the game. I don't think it needs to be that close to the game. I mean, to the movie. I mean, you know, to the movies. You know, it doesn't need to be that close to it. You can just, it's just a game. You can still have fun. Yeah, they didn't have no snow, or whatever, because I think it took place in I'm about to say I think, but yeah, it took place in Texas or whatever like that. Oh yeah, it took place in Texas and everything like that. And yeah, I understand, but still, you should at least have, you know, you can do it as for fun with snow and stuff like that. You know, for the holidays and stuff. You know, just make it like do something to like. Let's make it more interesting, goddamn it. You know, it's like it's just boring. There's nothing else really going on, and it's like I feel like it's just like I said, it could be another Evil Dead. I feel like it's gonna be another Dead by Daylight for me, where I just get bored of it and stop playing because in Dead by Daylight, I mean, yeah, they have the events, which is fun, you know, but after that, there's nothing else to really do. You're doing the same thing all the time. If you're a survivor, you're repairing generators, and if you're the killer, you're throwing people on hooks. That's all you're doing every match. There's nothing else interesting going on, minus when they have the event going on, so it makes it a little bit more fun, a little bit more replay value and stuff like that. You know, as opposed to at least a positive, like I say in Texas Chainsaw, at least there's many other ways you can escape. You don't have to repair a generator, and that's the only way you leave, or whatever like that. You know, as opposed to Dead by Daylight, and you actually kill people, so it makes it more fun. You know, but if you're doing the same stuff, you know, like, and you barely have any other content going on, minus just a lot of outfits you're throwing out there, a lot of microtransactions you're throwing out there, filling up the store with all this crap, and here and there releasing another survivor or killer or whatever like that. What else do you really have going on for your game? You know, minus that. You know, or making a little bit nice environmental, you know, effects or whatever in the maps, you know, with the thunder now and everything, which is great, but you know, it needs to be more needs to be done with the game. And I feel like they're not doing, you know, I feel like to me, I feel like they're not doing their best. You know, they're not giving it all. You know, unlike all these damn internet trolls and shit, these knights in China almost defending them and all that crap. You know, like I feel like they're not doing enough for the game, and I feel like if you really had that much passion or whatever, you would have fixed the things that we all been complaining about for a long time. You know, if you really cared that much. But obviously they don't because they're too busy focused on just packing up the store with DLC, and that's it. You know, so I don't know what to say. Like I want the game to improve. I want it to succeed, everything like that. I want it to finally, I guess, finally say a Dead by Daylight killer. You know, because like I said to this day, Friday 13 is the only one. But that game is it's not dead. It's just they don't support it no more. So there's nothing else you can do in the game. There's no more content. There's nothing else added to it and everything like that. So that's what makes that. That's the reason why a lot of people like left that game. But I still enjoy it. Me and my friends still enjoy it and everything like that. So I feel like they need to improve on these things and then it will be a better game. You know, you would get more of these players back and everything like that. You know, because they're losing me. You know, like I said, they're really losing me. I know a lot of other people, you know, is very frustrated on Twitter talking about them in the comment section. So I already know they probably gonna lose them or probably already lost them and everything like that. A lot of people saying the game is already dead, whatever like that. So yeah, I don't know. It could be because if it's also taking as long to find people, maybe it's not that much people playing the game anymore. So, you know, so that's on them. That's on them because they're not listening to us and everything like that. They're too busy catering to this small group that's focused on, you know, having a shirtless Johnny, you know, all this stupid shit in the game and stuff like that, which is not important, you know. So, anything else I wanted to cover real quick? No, that was it. Yeah, so I was able to summarize everything. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so like I said, like it's a good game. It's a good game. It could be better. You know, it can be better. You know, it's just right now the devs are just slacking, and I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like I said, you know, fix these issues. Hopefully, like have an event even in August, you know, for the 1 year anniversary, do something fun, like have some kind of cool anniversary event, like how Dead by Daylight always do the anniversary events. I want to see something like that. Want to see something like that, and I feel like this is it. I'm gonna get into August, and I think this is it. I'm gonna sell my copy of the game because I don't see nothing else going on in this game, and it's like, is this the same bullshit over and over? You know, so I want them to succeed. I want this game to improve, and I really want this game to finally, I say, be the successor to Friday 13th, because today that's a better game. You know, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Like I said, let's see what happens by August. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't see anything interesting going on. But like I said, I am curious to see how this new kill is gonna be and everything. I'm interested in seeing him, but I'm not gonna buy him. I'm not buying anything else for that game. I already bought like one character a while back, but that's it. Danny, I bought him when they first released him. I'm not buying anything else for this game because I want to see improvements first, and then I can spend money. You know, so but in their eyes, they're more focused on just the money, obviously, because since that's all they're doing right now is coming out like this, churning out all these damn DLC packs and outfit packs and shit. And that's about it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Massacre. If any of you guys have played it or stopped playing it or whatever like that, let me know in the comment section below. But like I said, it's a whole different tune with me now, doing like talking about the game now as opposed to when I talked about it 8 months ago. Because it's definitely not what I thought it, it was gonna be and everything like that. And the devs are to blame, So let me know in the comment section below. And as always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll definitely appreciate it. And I'll see you guys for another episode. Take care.